is with friends but becomes formal in a meeting? Welcome to the fascinating worlds of sociolinguistics, the study of the intricate relationship between language and society. Sociolinguistics explores how social factors like age, class, ethnicity, and also other factors can shape the way we communicate. It also examines how the words we choose and the way we speak can impact our relationships and interactions. Now, in this short video, we'll touch some key aspects of sociolinguistics, its definition, real-world example, and also insights from 2 recent research studies. Now, by the end, you'll see why understanding sociolinguistics is crucial to navigating our diverse world. Let's dive in.
Language variation. Language varies based on region, social group, and context. These variations are seen in dialects, sociolects, and registers. 1. Dialects. A dialect is a regional variation of a language, distinguished by differences in vocabulary, pronunciation, and sometimes grammar. Example: in the US, people in the Midwest might say pop for a carbonated drink, while those in the Northeast might say soda, and those in the South may use Coke regardless of the drink's brand. 2. Sociolects. A sociolect refers to language variations based on social factors such as class, occupation, or education. These differences help distinguish groups with similar social backgrounds. Example: the informal use of "ain't" is common in some social groups, while others might prefer the more formal "isn't" or "I'm not." 3. Registers. A register is the variation in language used depending on the text, on the context or level of formality. People adjust their language based on the situation or audience. Example: in a job interview, the language is more formal. I am very interested in this opportunity. While in a casual conversation with friends, the tone is informal. That sounds great.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Tegar. Right now I want to share my language and identity. Language is a powerful marker of identity. It reflects who we are, where we come from, and how we see ourselves in the world. Through accents, dialects, or even the choice of words, language showcases individual and group identity. It also shapes by influencing how people perceive and present themselves, particularly in multifunctional communities. For example, people often adapt their language depending on their audience or context. Practice. This involves alternating between language, dialect, or speech styles to align with different cultural, different language, or even auditory, showing the dynamic interplay between language and identity. Example: in multifunctional communities, switching between languages often reflects cultural or situation identity. For instance, a person might use one language with family to express how they should do in that family and cultural heritage too, but switch to another language at work to convey professionalism. Short video. 1. A bilingual individual speaking in their native language at home, expressing emotion and tradition and cultural heritage. 2. The same person caught switching to a second language in a formal workplace setting. 3. An informal setting. where they mix language to connect with people, to connect with audience or anything like that. The visuals should emphasize how each scene reflects a different aspect of their identity. Thank you.
Language shows who has power and who doesn't. Some ways of speaking, like certain accents, are seen as more important or respected. People with those accents often get more change in life, like better jobs. But other accents are seen as less proper, and people with those accents may face judgment or lose opportunities. In movies and TV shows, we can see this a lot. Powerful characters like kings or CEO with high positions often speak with prestigious accent like British received pronunciation or General American. Meanwhile, villains or working class characters might have stigmatized accent like Cockney or Southern United States accent. This shapes how people see those who speak differently. Language can also be used to challenge power. For example, some groups use their own way of speaking to show pride in their identity.
Recent sociolinguistic research has revealed fascinating connection between social interaction and language development. A 2023 study from journal Unco found that language learners who understand social and cultural contexts become more proficient speakers. Think about how we naturally change our way of speaking depending on the situation, whether we are talking to friends or seniors. This adaptability is key to effective communication. Another important study from the same year focused on archive discovered that when people from different socioeconomic backgrounds regularly interact, they tend to use more standardized language forms. This shows that social integration doesn't just create cultural understanding, it actually helps develop it. These findings have important implications for how we teach language and structure our communities. By creating more opportunity for diverse social interaction, we can enhance both language learning and social cohesion. The message is clear. Effective communication isn't just about knowing the rules of language, it's about understanding and engaging with the social world around us. Thank you so much.
Sociolinguistics explores how language varies across different social groups and contexts. It examines the relationship how individuals use language to express who they are and the ways language reflects and reinforces power dynamics in society. Take a moment, observe how language varies in your daily interaction at work, with friends, or in your community. Consider what these variations reveal about societal structures, norms, and inequalities. As Rita Mae Brown aptly said, language is the roadmap of a culture. It tells you where its people come from and where they are going. Let language guide your understanding of the world and the diverse people within it.